Good morning and happy Wednesday. I'm Intisar Faulkner in the WIS First Alert News Center, bringing you what's new this morning. Following several top stories this morning, starting right here at the State House in Richland County, members of the House will not take up the resolution to remove State Treasurer Curtis Loftus. The Senate voted for removal last week in regards to a $1.8 billion accounting error. Senators say Loftus failed as treasurer for not reporting the error years earlier. However, his removal from office is likely stalled. The House Speaker says representatives will instead focus on passing legislation with only a few days remaining in this legislative session. They went on to say there's no more time to consider the resolution, and following that announcement, Treasurer Loftus releasing a statement reading in part, quote, "I am ready to turn my focus back to the people to do the work, to stabilize our state's financial system, and put this unfortunate chapter of fighting baseless claims by a few politically motivated senators behind us."
When I think about the big stories in South Carolina, my mind always comes here to our South Carolina State House because of real stories that affect real people in our community. I think back on the huge teacher rally, thousands of teachers from across our state coming here to the South Carolina State House to rally with SC for Ed. In my mind, this is the heartbeat of democracy, of advocacy, of equity, of justice, and what makes our community such a special place. WIS 10, connection happens here.
In another top story this morning, after nearly 2 centuries, Limestone University in Gaffney is shutting its doors. The shocking announcement coming after an hours-long board meeting last night and just 2 weeks after the school announced they were in a financial crisis. The university needed $6 million to stay open. Despite raising more than $2 million through a fundraiser, Limestone will end both on-campus and online programs completely. The university president saying the outcome is not what they hoped for, but after reviewing all options, they had to make the heartbreaking decision to close. They also say all money donated will be returned and more information will be released in the coming days about next steps. The school will still host commencement ceremonies, which are set for this Saturday. Vice President J.D. Vance heading to the Palmetto State tomorrow. The VP expected to visit a manufacturing facility in the Lowcountry. He'll be joined by the head of the EPA for a tour in Berkeley County. They're expected to talk about America's manufacturing renaissance during the Trump administration. And today is the day many Gamecock fans have been waiting for as the city of Columbia prepares to unveil a new statue honoring legendary head coach Dawn Staley. Since being hired back in 2008, what Dawn Staley has done is something you have to see to believe. She's won 3 national championships and 9 conference tournament championship titles, while also producing 7 Final Four appearances. The statue will be unveiled at 4 p.m. this afternoon near the University of South Carolina's Pastides Alumni Center at the intersection of Senate and Lincoln Streets. Several road closures will be taking place near the ceremony downtown starting this afternoon at 2 p.m. We have a map on our website. Just head to this story at wistv.com. You can also download the WIS News 10 app. We'll have live coverage of that unveiling both on air and online starting at 4 p.m. Have a great Wednesday.